Hello and welcome to the Cutter Sports Complex for today's doubleheader between the Midway Eagles and the IU Southeast Grenadiers. We are underway. First pitch misses, ball one. A chilly day here in New Albany, Indiana. That catches the outside corner for a strike. Hitting lower 50s today with some wind, so after we got teased with some good weather last week, it goes right back to some chilly weather this week. As Emma Davis finds herself ahead 1-2. Davis coming in with a 2.23 ERA in 59 2/3 innings pitched. The 10th start, 12th appearance. As that is a swing and a miss. So opening out with a strikeout is Emma Davis. Ryan Berger steps in now, takes strike one. Berger on the year tops in pretty much every statistical category for the Eagles. 1-1 now. 403 hitter. Leads the team with 25 hits, 1 home run, 16 RBIs, 6 doubles. As another swing and a miss by Emma Davis. Davis comes in with 44 strikeouts. Good for second in the conference, behind Rio's Maddie Ogden. As that is fouled away. One and two count if I can get that correct on the stream. As that ball is lifted into left field. Brinley Bennett underneath. Catches it. Out number 2. Sawyer Snodgrass steps in. Takes ball 1. Snodgrass, a .321 hitter. 6 doubles, 8 RBI. That catches the inside corner for strike 1. That also in there, strike 2. Emma Davis working quickly, trying to get through the top of the first in a 1-2-3 inning. And that one is fouled away. Midway coming into today's contest, 6-14 overall, 2-8 in conference. Have been playing better ball as of late, though, splitting with Rio and Shawnee State. As that one is blooped down the line, but it's going to go foul. Grenadiers coming in today, 11-9, 7-5 in conference. They're coming off a split against Oakland City on Tuesday. Last home game for a while for the Grenadiers. They travel to West Virginia Tech next weekend, a rare off week. Throughout the week, I should say, for the midweek games. Count sits 2-2 now, as that one is skied down the left field line. Plenty of room for Bennett, but it doesn't look like she can get there, as that's going to drop for foul. So it stayed in foul territory, but a long run, not able to get there. Would have been a tough play in the corner. So we do the 2-2 once more. That one popped straight in the air. Kenzie Walters makes the catch. So Emma Davis goes 1-2-3 in the top of the first. We head to the bottom, scoreless. Josie Lemons leading off for IU Southeast against Athena Grimley. Grimley a 3.46 ERA and 32s in a third innings pitch with 15 strikeouts. Josie takes strike one. Lemons comes into today a 394 hitter. More walks than strikeouts. Definitely somebody you want at the top of your lineup. Grenadiers had some success in game ones this year, but game twos of where they've struggled a little bit. Seeing if they can turn that around today. Looking for that first complete doubleheader performance as that one is right back up the middle. Great play by Grimley. One away. In steps Brinley Bennett. That misses ball one. Brinley, one of two seniors on this year's team, along with Hannah Nonebaker. A youthful squad that have really shown up to play so far this year. That also misses. Bennett comes in today hitting .305. 2 doubles, 3 triples, 15 RBI. And that misses, so 3 pitches, 3 balls. As that misses, so a 4-pitch walk gives the first base runner of the game. In steps Lillian Mackey. As that's in there for a strike. Mackey hitting .408. 4 doubles, 1 home run, 16 RBI. He's taken over the catching duties this year. Misses ball one. A lot of new starters this year. Grenadiers graduating that big class last year, having to replace a lot of talent. But everyone has done a nice job stepping in. As that ball is popped straight in the air. Everybody's calling it. Catcher will make the play. So 2 away. In steps in the leading hitter of this Grenadier offense, Sophia Guy. .422 hitter, pair of home runs, 22 RBI, and that one is hit softly down the line in kind of that Bermuda Triangle area. Really long run for everyone involved. So it falls harmlessly for a foul ball. And that ball in on the hands, able to foul it away. Grimley ahead, 0-2. 11 extra base hits to lead the conference for Sophia Guy. As that misses ball 1. As that is going to be a swing and a miss. So a strikeout gets Midway out of the inning. We head to the top of the second, still tied at 0. Kennedy Thompson steps in for the Eagles. 4, 5, and 6 due up here in the top of the second. That misses. Thompson, a senior from Louisville, went to Butler, as did head coach of the Grenadiers and assistant coach, the Templeman sisters, as that is going to be a ball just over the glove of Elena Winsler. So Midway gets a base runner. In steps Sierra Bittner now. That's in there for a strike. Bittner, a .328 hitter, as was Kennedy Thompson. That misses for a ball. Well, we've seen Davis, had a good year, but if there's one thing to point out is the falling behind in counts. So something to monitor. She does have 22 walks allowed. And that one's fouled away. Heads up to all the cars over there. As I'm a moron and accidentally hit strike out there. As that's in there, so I was just a little early. I felt it coming. Strike out for Emma Davis. In steps in Autumn Wampler. Takes ball 1. Wampler, a .190 hitter. 8 hits, all of them singles. Does have a pair of RBI. That one's right up the middle. Emma Shirley for 1. On to first. Double play. Emma Shirley getting a start at shortstop today and gets a double play on her first chance at short. So we head to the bottom of the second. Tied 0-0. So Caitlin Leister leading off the inning after that wonderful double play turned by the Grenadier defense. Leister having a spectacular sophomore campaign. I will give you the numbers right after the first pitch from Grimley here. As that one is going to be fouled away. Leister, a 400 hitter. Third on the team with 24 hits, 3 of them doubles, 1 triple, 10 RBI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Grenadiers with double-digit RBIs. As that one bounces well in front of the plate for a ball. Grenadier offense hitting .340 on the year. So great job from the team as a whole. As that's in there for strike 2. The 1-2 delivery is going to be laced to shortstop, but a nice play on the backhand by Hill retires Leister. In steps Mackenzie Walters. As that ball is laced right up to center field. Going to burn the center fielder. So Walters heads into second for a stand-up double. That ball was smoked. So the 8th double of the year for Mackenzie Walters gives the Grenadiers a runner in scoring position here in the second. As that misses for a ball. Winsler coming in, hitting .250. 2 home runs, 14 RBI, does have 4 doubles as well. Kind of taking over that everyday role at second base. As that ball is grounded over to Hill at shortstop, and it eats her up. A tough bounce, the Grenadier hop, as so many have called it. As that's going to be an error. And now in steps in Savannah Gaither. Gaither steps in now, runners on first and second, 1 away. As that ball is hit down the line, going to get out of play into the Grenadier bullpen for strike 1. Gaither playing right field today, of course, with the injury to Maddie Olander. Grace Stapleton and Savannah Gaither have been splitting time out there. Gaither comes into today, hitting .273. 6 hits, all singles. As that ball is looped, it's going to be a tough play, and it cannot be made. So everybody moves up a base, and the bases are going to be loaded for the aforementioned Emma Shirley. It looks like we're going to get a meeting at the mound. Head coach Bailey Curry in her first year at Midway, coming out to talk to her pitcher. As that ball eluded the glove of Gilbert. Looked like she had a hard time tracking that one. So Midway defense struggling a little bit in this inning. Of course, that one goes as a base hit. It would have been a tough play. In steps in Emma Shirley. First start of the year for Shirley. Coming up in a massive, massive opportunity here. That misses ball one. That's in there for a strike. Shirley, just the third at bat. 1 for 2 with a home run. As that ball is popped straight into the air. Underneath it is Hill, as that will be caught for out number 2. So a massive out there for Midway as Josie Lemons comes up looking to not squander this opportunity, as that one's lifted into the center field but hangs up just enough for the center fielder Berger to get there. So Midway escapes the jam. We head to the top of the third, still tied at 0. So after a missed opportunity for the Grenadiers, Midway comes in looking to looking to score first as Sydney Appling takes a strike. Oh, and 2 now. And that's going to miss high. Seven, 8, 9 due up. Ball 2. Appling coming into this contest. 100 on the year, as that ball is chopped to Shirley at short, on to first. So a strong throw, out number 1. So another nice play by Shirley gets the Grenadiers 1 out, as that is going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Peyton Baum. Baum, a 128 hitter, does have a home run. That is strike 2. The 0-2 delivery from Davis is going to be fouled straight back off the netting behind home plate. So we have seen a couple of nice plays over there from Emma Shirley at shortstop. As it looks like she went, they're going to ask, and yes, she did. So another strikeout for Emma Davis. In steps in the 9-hole hitter, Tinley Gilbert. Gilbert hitting .283, 1 double. Davis looking to have a quick 1-2-3 inning here, as that's a swing and a miss. Davis can limit base runners. She's a very effective pitcher, as that ball is hit fairly well down the right field line, but well foul. Gilbert a little late on that one. That's going to miss for a ball. And that ball is looped into right field. Gaither underneath it, and out number 3. We head to the bottom of the third, tied at 0. As we welcome you back, the bottom of the third after a quick 1-2-3 inning in the top. Grenadiers missed a golden opportunity in the last inning, as Bennett takes strike 1. When doing some damage to our center field camera out there, so I'm going to try to keep that as even as possible. As that ball is roped off the batting cage, foul. The 0-2 delivery to Bennett is going to be fouled away. Bennett walked on 4 pitches in her first plate appearance. The senior from Bedford, Indiana. The 0-2 is going to be popped straight into the air, wind getting it a little bit, as that is going to clear the dugout. A heavy military presence down there today. We thank them for their service. Getting in a nice day for softball. So that ball is going to be popped pretty much in the exact same spot. Error made by the fan in the stands. I think that's an E15 in the book. As that ball skied into center, the shortstop making the catch. Wind caught that one away. In steps in Lillian Mackey. That catches the corner for a strike, according to our umpire. I have zero view of the strike zone, so I will take him for his word. That ball is roped up the middle, but right at Berger in center field. And steps in Sophia Guy, one of the most interesting walk-up songs is that one's roped into left. And that's going to be a base knock. Clean single to left field. Gives the Grenadiers a 2-out base runner. Caitlin Leister steps in. With a 1-out base runner. That's going to be ball one. Leister, one of many, many sophomores on this roster. From Greenwood, Indiana. That misses as well. So a 2-0 count now. See if that 2-out single by Guy can spark a rally for the Grenadiers. As that ball is going to be lifted into center field. Berger underneath it makes the catch. So Midway answers the 0 put up by the IU Southeast in the top of the third. So we head to the fourth, still tied at 0. In steps in the top of the lineup in Madison Hill. Hill, a freshman from Lexington, Kentucky. That misses. It is now 3-0. Hill, 11 drawn walks, which is tops on the team. As a 3-1 offering is cut on and miss. So Davis works way back from 3-0 to 3-2. As that misses just high, apparently. As Midway gets a leadoff base runner. Ryan Berger steps in now. Would not be surprised if we see some small ball. No offering there, as that catches part of the plate for a strike. As that ball's roped right back up the middle. No need for small ball when you can do that, as Hatter hanging out at second, but Sophia throwing away from the bag. So there's the bunt. They're going to do a double steal. Throw down to third base. Didn't get the tag down. So a successful double steal. So a great play call there by the Eagles. As that one's roped through the right side for a base hit. 1 run will score. They will hold the runner as Midway jumps out in front. Kennedy Thompson steps in. It's a successful stolen base. A little bit of a late slide down there. At second base is pinch runner Lana Maupin. That ball is fouled away. 1-2 now. Big time opportunity here for Midway to drive in a couple. They got one in already, but as many of you know, 1 run in softball that could change in an instant, as that ball is skied into left. Bennett gets it with a running start. The throw home is going to be cut off. Throw to home. Safe at home, and then the throw is going to get away. So it looked like they had a play at the plate, but it was cut off. And then an errant throw from Mackey gives them 2 runs. So after all that, one away in the inning, and Midway up 3-0 after some poor communication by the Grenadier defense out there. As that ball is lifted into center, Sophia Guy underneath it for out number 2. In steps in Wampler. 2 away. As that is a swing and a miss. That ball is lifted straight into the air. I believe it's going to get out of play into the bleachers for strike 2. That misses. As that's going to be a swing and a miss. Midway strikes for 3 runs. We head to the bottom. Eagles up 3-0. Mackenzie Walters leads off for the Grenadiers after Midway puts up a 3 spot in the top of the 4th. As that ball is going to be hit on the right side straight to the first baseman. 1 pitch, 1 out for Midway. Elena Winsler steps in now. That is going to miss high for ball 1. Grenadiers find themselves trailing now, looking to get some offense going. So that's going to be in there for a strike. 1-1. Grimley done a nice job since that early on, had some base runners, but settled in nicely, and now team staked with a lead. Can pitch a little more aggressively. As that ball's smoked right back up the middle by Winsler. 1 out base runner for IU Southeast. In steps Savannah Gaither with a runner on first. That ball is going to be a cue ball shot to second base. They are going to get the out at first. Wensler will move up to second for 2 away. So Shirley steps in with a runner on second, 2 away. It would be a big run for the Grenadiers. As that misses. Shirley came up with the bases loaded her last time and popped out to shortstop. 0 for 1 on the day. As Grimley gets ready to deliver the 1-0. That is going to miss. So Shirley ahead 2-0 now. If nothing else, Grenadiers need to get that pitch count up for Grimley. She's been ultra efficient thus far. As that misses high, so 3-0 count now. Would imagine the take sign is going to be on here. It is, and that's going to be ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk brings the tying run to the plate in Josie Lemons. So in steps Josie Lemons, representing the tying run here in the 4th. As that ball's going to be roped up the middle for a base hit. Winsler's going to score easily. Shirley's going to get into third. So an RBI single by Josie Lemons gets the Grenadiers on the board. So a nice 2-out rally from the Grenadiers. As tying run, the speedy Josie Lemons on first. Let me fix the camera. There we go. As that ball is going to be grounded to third. Nice job by Kennedy Thompson on to first. But the Grenadiers get on the board. Midway leads 3-1 as we head to the 5th. Sydney Appling, the leadoff batter, is going to take ball 1. So, first 3 frames scoreless, both teams getting on the board in the 4th. Midway leading it 3-1. as we hit the back half of the game one here. As that is also in there for a strike. So Davis jumping out 1-2 now to Appling. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Emma Davis. And steps in Peyton Baum. Fouls the first pitch well out of play. 7, 8, 9 due up this inning for the Eagles. One away. That ball is going to be fouled off. A little foul tip into the mitt for strike 2. That misses outside. A good pitch on an 0-2 count. That one fouled away. The 1-2 delivery from Davis misses once more. 2-2. Nice job by Baum of working the count even. As better yet, working it full. That ball is going to be popped straight into the air. Foul territory. Mackenzie Walters underneath it. Squeezes it for out number 2. In steps Tinley Gilbert, the 9-hole hitter. A quick 2 outs for Davis. Looking to get the offense back on the field for the Grenadiers. As that ball is hit down the line. Great effort down there, but it's going to be out of play. So we saw the Grenadiers strike for 1 on a 2-out rally. Midway looking to do the same here. Get that run back. They surrendered. Wind has died down a little bit here. That misses 1-1. The 1-1 delivery from Davis is going to miss ball 2. Due to some crazy weather on the western side of this state, Brescia came here this weekend for baseball, so we got a softball, baseball doubleheader. So if you find yourself without anything to do, come on down to the ballpark today. Both teams playing a doubleheader. That one's going to be fouled away. Both games in game 1 right now. A little chilly, but a pleasant day nonetheless. Good day to be outside. That ball is lifted into left, right at Brinley Bennett. So Emma Davis gets a 1-2-3 inning. Grenadiers looking to make this one a little closer, 3-1. Lillian Mackey leading things off for the Grenadiers here in the bottom of the 5th. 3, 4, 5 due up for the Grenadiers. So they're looking to get these runs back in the heart of their order. As that ball is going to miss, I believe, for ball 1. Brief gust of wind blowing straight in. Misses ball 2. Mackey reaches. They would probably give a courtesy runner, which I would imagine would be Haley Fuhr. That misses well outside. Looks like Grimley lost a little bit of footing there. Didn't quite plant properly. So 3 straight balls to start this inning. Grenadiers looking for base runners. Take sign surely would be on here. It is, and it misses. So a leadoff walk for the Grenadiers. As we suspected, Haley Fuhr will be running at first base for Sophia Guy, representing the tying run. That is in there for a strike. Fuhr, a speedy runner, so a ball in the gap could score here. As that ball is grounded to short, on to second for 1. Guy much too quick to double them off, but a nice job of knocking that down by Hill. So they replace the base runner. Caitlin Leister steps in now. 1 away, runner on first, representing the tying run at the plate. A lot of words there. That's in there. Guess not. That's misses for a ball. That's what I get for trying to trust my depth perception. The 1-0 to Leister is going to... That one I know missed. I can see that one from up here. So quickly, 2-0. Guy, very capable base stealer. I'm not sure this is a situation you send a runner. Unless it's like a hit and run type thing. That's going to be a bunt right in front of the plate, and that's a beauty. A wonderful, wonderful bunt by Caitlin Leister gives the Grenadiers 2 runners on. So a brilliant bunt gives the Grenadiers first and second now. That's going to miss outside. Really, I mean, you couldn't have rolled it out there any better. About halfway between the catcher and the pitcher. Tough play for both of them to make. As that ball is lifted into left center. But the wind is going to catch it. Thought that one might be extra bases. Both runners are going to tag up. So a productive out nonetheless for Mackenzie Walters, as the Grenadiers will have runners in scoring position representing the tying runs. Not sure what Coach Curry is asking here. I guess they're just going to ask about the tag, but I think both runners clearly tagged. The Grenadiers have been called for that a couple times this year. So a big top spot in this game. Elena Winsler tying run at second base. The batter trying to deliver here as that misses well out of the zone for ball one. Grimley has escaped damage time and time again so far in this one. We've got some weak contact to get out of some jams. Grenadiers looking to change that here. Winsler did rope one back up the middle the last time. As that one's going to miss as well. So Winsler finds herself in a hitter's count, can be picky at the plate if she chooses. Lots of room back up the middle, would almost certainly score two. As that one is going to catch the outside corner, really nice spot. Grimley and Snodgrass connecting there for a strike. The 2-1 delivery here is going to be pretty much the same pitch. That one might have even been a little more outside, but it catches the corner as he has been calling that a strike today. So a nice idea by Grimley as Elena's going to have to be ready for that one now. As that ball, a foul ball. Winsler just fighting that one off, looking for her pitch. Would imagine both sides going to explode here, whether it be runs or an out. Their respective dugouts. The 2-2 misses well low, so a full count now. A massive pitch coming up here for both sides. Winsler closes the stance a little bit, looking to protect that outer part of the plate. Might shoot one to the right side, honestly. As that looked pretty good. They look like the same pitches as the first two, but that one misses, according to home plate umpire, as that's going to load the bases for Savannah Gaither. So Savannah Gaither with a golden opportunity, batting with the bases loaded. The 0-0 pitch, is going to miss outside. That one did appear to be out there. Gaither comes in, one career home run, and you guessed it, it was a grand slam. So somebody who has hit in this situation quite frequently, looking to do some damage here once more. As that one is going to miss. So a 2-0 count now. Grimley struggling to find the strike zone. As Grenadiers threatening their best chance since the second inning to score some runs. That ball is going to be poked out of play. Grimley really working that outside part of the plate, and rightfully so. Gaither definitely, I would say, prefers the ball in the inner half, but certainly more than capable of spraying the ball anywhere. The 2-1 comes in. A healthy hack at a ball out of the strike zone. So ignore that graphic I just had. It's going to be a 2-2 count now. One man show up here hitting a lot of buttons. So a massive momentum pitch coming here. That's going to be fouled away. over towards Emma Shirley in the on-deck circle. So tensions high here in this conference matchup on March 22nd. Grenadiers have struggled against the opposing team's ace. Well, they're looking to change their fortune here, but Grimley looking to show why she is the Game 1 pitcher for Midway. That ball's roped up the middle. It's going to get down. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. So a trap by Berger, a great effort, but it's going to bounce in front of her glove as Savannah Gaither comes through and ties the game at 3. So the Grenadiers, really nice job getting to that pitch, and that's going to lead to a new pitcher. The new pitcher for Midway, number 10, Brianna Beach. Beach, a junior from Dry Ridge, Kentucky. Comes into this one with the third most innings on the team, a 6.62 ERA in 24 1/3. In steps Emma Shirley, another chance to come through for the Grenadiers. This one, though, can give the Grenadiers a lead. Beach coming in trying to, as that ball is going to miss. Gaither takes second easily. So all of a sudden, 2 runners in scoring position for the freshman shortstop. Beach's delivery is going to be fouled away, 1-1. So we take a look at Beach's numbers once more. 8th appearance, so 4 starts, 4 relief opportunities for Beach. Midway does have several pitchers on the roster. A long way away from a couple of years ago when they had Madison Ludwig. Felt like Ludwig threw every game, and rightfully so. One of the better pitchers this conference has seen over the last several years. More of a staff now. Lots of talent on the Eagles roster. As that ball is going to be lifted straight up, but it's going to be out of play on top of the press box. So Beach looking to get a strikeout or an out of some sort here to keep it a tie game. Beach, 6 strikeouts, 12 walks in 24 1/3. The 2-2 delivery is going to miss outside. So a full count now. Runners on second and third in a tie game. This has lived up to the billing thus far. These two teams always playing close with one another. As that's going to be a swing and a miss. Beach, nice job getting out of the jam, but the Grenadiers do score 2 as we head to the 6th. Brand new ball game, 3-3. top of the lineup, due up for Midway in this brand new ball game, tied at 3. Madison Hill steps in, looking to spark a rally for the Eagles. Watches strike 1. So, momentum, if you believe in such, has shifted dugouts now. Grenadiers riding high after back-to-back scoring innings. If you're just joining us, Midway scoring 3 in the top of the 4th to take a 3-0 lead as that's rolled on the ground to Leister. Strong throw to first base for out number 1. So out number 1 in the inning. Ryan Berger in now, but as I was saying, 3 in the top of the 4th. IU Southeast answered with 1 in the bottom of the 4th and 2 in the 5th to tie this game at 3. Berger takes 2 in a row for a 2-0 count. So we move into the late stages of this one. That is going to miss once more. Berger 1 away from getting a walk with 1 out. As a get-me-over pitch there. 3-1. That's going to miss outside. So Midway getting a base runner here in the form of Ryan Berger. In steps in Sodgrass as the runner takes off. Mackey throws. Nobody covering, though. So the easiest of stolen bases for Berger. So a little bit of a miscommunication out there, as I am unsure what that pitch was called. That is on me for not paying attention. That one for sure a ball. I will just not even put anything on the count. I will let you know when I know. That ball is lifted into right center. Long run. Not going to get there. So a single by Snodgrass. Berger did have to hold up, as unsure if it will be caught. But now Midway runners on the corners with 1 away. So the most prolific hitter in this lineup, Kennedy Thompson, coming up with a massive, massive RBI opportunity. That one's going to be lifted to right field. Catch is made by Gaither. A bluff at third, but nothing doing. So a big, big time out there by Grenadiers. So now Grenadiers 1 out away from getting out of this jam, as a big, big out there facing the veteran Kennedy Thompson. As that ball is fouled away, heads up Cars, as that was heading straight for the parking lot. So a big momentum swing coming here. That misses inside, ball 2. Snodgrass not taking off for second. Thought they was a chance that they could try to take it, but imagine with 2 outs, probably not anymore. As that ball's roped into left field for a base hit. So Bittner comes through with an RBI single, and that gives Midway a 4-3 lead. Great piece of hitting there. So Wampler steps in. That one popped straight in the air. Not sure anybody's going to get there, and they will not. So a walk and 2 singles gives Midway a 4-3 lead here in this one. As what does the old adage say? Walks will haunt. And it does there. That ball lifted behind the first base bag. Winsler calling everyone off, and wind kind of caught that one a little bit, but nice job of making an adjustment is Winsler. We head to the bottom of the 6th, but Midway takes a 4-3 lead. Josie Lemons leading off the bottom of the 6th, the leadoff hitter for the Grenadiers. Had an RBI single up the middle the last time, but comes up trailing now in the bottom of the 6th. Beach looking to slam the door, get 6 more outs. That misses ball 1. Grenadiers ties it, but gives up a run. As that ball's ripped right back up the middle as well. So another base hit for Josie Lemons. Grenadiers answering right back. Brindley Bennett up now. Would imagine Lemons going to take off at some point early in this at-bat. Maybe a hit and run. As Beach asks for the signs to be repeated. That one roped foul. Goodness gracious. Turned on that one. Good thing nobody was standing over there by the batting cages. That would have been dangerous. So the 0-1 to Bennett. There goes Lemons. Rope through the right side, base hit. Lemons is going to go to third, and just as I suspected, a hit and run to perfection for the Grenadiers. So just a brilliant piece of hitting by Brindley Bennett. A perfectly executed hit and run gives the Grenadiers a 1st and 3rd with no outs in this one for one of their better hitters in the lineup, Lillian Mackey. As a bunt shows a bluff to third. Bennett gets her 3rd steal of the year. So the leading runner. That's not how you say that phrase. Words are hard sometimes. But the go-ahead run, as that ball's ripped into left center, it's going to get to the wall. Lemons will score. Bennett will score. Lillian Mackey comes through for the Grenadiers as they take a 5-4 lead. as we have a meeting on the mound, but a great, great piece of hitting by Lillian Mackey. RBIs 17 and 18 on the year. It's just like that. Grenadiers jump back in front. Actually, leading for the first time today, excuse me. In steps Sophia Guy. As that misses ball 1. Grenadiers taking their first lead of the contest in the bottom of the 6th. On 3 hits up the middle, to the right side and to left center. Spraying it all over the yard, and the Grenadiers doing what they've done pretty much all year. Hitting the ball very very hard, I should say. As Guy takes ball 2. Mackey is running at second base. No courtesy runner this time. As that misses ball 3. So Sophia Guy in a very generous hitter's count. This pitch is perfect. I'd imagine Guy swings for the fences here. As off the end of the bat, right to the second baseman. 1 away now. In steps in Caitlin Leister, 1 away with a runner on second base. A 2 RBI double by Lillian Mackey gave the Grenadiers a lead here, as a big-time swing and a miss. Induced by Beach. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I do appreciate it. It's a good ball game here to open this doubleheader. That ball is popped straight into the air. Another one finding the bleachers. It's been a hazard down there. As that ball is going to be lifted into right field, it's going to be down. As we had to hold up to see if that ball was going to be caught, so Mackey will go to third base. Kenzie Walters up now. Runners on first and third with 1 out, as I am manning the broadcast and the stats today, so bear with me as I get everything situated here. Just another day in the life of working in athletics. As that ball's roped foul. Grenadiers looking to add insurance runs here, as no lead is safe. A 1-1 count with 1 out, as that one appears to catch the outside corner for strike 2. So a 1-2 count now. That ball fouled away. Staying alive is Walters. That one fouled away once more. Good battle here. That ball roped, just foul. hit down the left field line. Foul by about 2 feet down there. So we will do the 1-2 once more after the third straight foul ball. That another foul ball by Mackenzie Walters. That ball lifted down the other line now and foul. If nothing else, giving the outfielders plenty of cardio, roping them down both lines. 9th pitch of the plate appearance here after 5 straight foul balls. And that one misses. The at-bat of the game thus far. Both Walters and Beach not willing to give in. Here is the 2-2. Another foul ball. I would imagine both of them probably exhausted here. Both Beach and Walters stepping out of the circle and box respectively. Catching their breath, as here is a 2-2 once more, and that one going to be held on to just a little bit too long by Beach. Misses high. So after all of that, we are now full. Dugout going to explode if Walters reaches, as that ball's grounded to Thompson. Thompson throws home, as they're going to get the fielder's choice. So great job there, as Mackey cut down at the plate. So runners at first and second now, 2 away for Winsler, the junior from Bloomington. That is in there for a strike. Memory serves me correctly, I believe Winsler walked the last time. Could be wrong on that. That ball's ripped through the left side. They're going to send the runner. Here comes the throw, cut off. An RBI base hit by Elena Winsler gives the Grenadiers a 6-4 lead. In steps Savannah Gaither now. That ball is hit foul on the right field line. So a big hit there by one junior, leading to another junior coming up. The Charlestown High School graduate Savannah Gaither, a big RBI, 2 RBI single the last time. And coming up with a runner in scoring position once more. Now finds a 1-1 count. So I will give the Grenadiers a ton of credit for being resilient in this one. That ball misses. It's all throughout the lineup as well, you know. Grenadiers doing a nice job of hitting 1 through 9. Everybody pretty much coming through today. As that ball is going to be hit through the right side, past the way. They're going to send Walters. Nope, a late hold as that ball is sailed past home plate. So the run is going to score regardless. No RBI on that one, but Grenadiers nonetheless taking a 7-4 lead. So Shirley hits one foul. So an errant throw as a late stop sign was put up by Coach Aaron Templeman. But the right fielder Wampler threw it home, sailed the catcher, allowing Walters to come home and score. As that misses for a ball. As that misses for a ball. So a 2-1 count to Emma Shirley. That one fouled off the end of the bat. 2-2 count now. Grenadiers a 4 spot here in the bottom of the 6th to take the lead. 3 straight scoring innings for the Grenadiers. Looking to add another one. As that ball misses, so another full count to Emma Shirley. Shirley, a freshman from Lebanon, Indiana, not Kentucky. As that's going to catch the outside corner for strike 3. But the Grenadiers strike for 4 in the bottom of the 6th as we head to the final frame. IU Southeast ahead, 7-4. So a pinch hitter to open the 7th for Midway is number 4, Kendra Jennings. Just the second at-bat of the year for Jennings. She is listed as a pitcher, as that one is fouled away. Davis looking to close this one out and pick up her 8th win on the season. A topsy-turvy roller coaster of a game. Not over yet. Still plenty of time left. As 0 outs in the 7th. 3 outs to work with at Midway. So they looking to answer the Grenadiers. That one fouled away, 1-2 now. If things hold, Davis, the winning pitcher, Beach would be the losing pitcher. No contest for the starter, as that is going to be a big-time swing and a miss. One away here in the 7th. Peyton Baum, the one-out batter, takes strike one on the inside half. As I was saying before the strikeout, the starting pitcher, Grimley, a no contest in today's affair. As that one looks like a pitch that has been called a strike for the majority of the day, but umpire says no, sir. That one's popped straight into the air. Walters underneath it. Makes the catch. Out number 2. We have seen several hit that direction. So the last hope for Midway is Tinley Gilbert, looking to extend this one and get it back to the top of the lineup, as that one is hit into right center. A sliding attempt by Gaither, not in time, as Gilbert's going to get into second with a double. So great effort out there by Gaither, but could not corral it, as Midway has some life. That brings up the top of the order in Madison Hill. Just the the sixth hit for Midway in this one. As that is going to be off the glove of Mackey. Not sure what happened there, but Gilbert will move up to third. So that will go as a passed ball. Runner really not mattering at third base, as that misses for ball 2. Midway looking to claw back into this one with a little 2-out 7th rally, as that is going to be a swing and a miss. Davis hitting the 100 pitch mark. That ball is lifted. Should be playable for Winsler, and it will be. So the Grenadiers come back, take game 1 7-4. Emma Davis goes complete game, her 9th of the year, moves her record to 8-2. Brianna Beach goes to 1-4. So Grenadiers move to 12-9 on the season, 8-5 in conference play. Midway falls to 6-15, 2-9 in conference play. So for game 1, Grenadiers take it 7-4. We will see you in game 2 in about a half hour. So we'll probably go live about 3 o'clock. We give the players a chance to rest a bit. So for Logan Stevens, we wish you well after game 1. Grenadiers win it 7-4.